Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I'm ZeldaMaster, and here we are back in the Twilight Realm, ready to take on the Palace of Twilight, which is the next dungeon within the game. So let's get started, and well, Midna has something to tell us. What is it? Listen, Link, can I ask one last selfish favor? Okay. Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I have once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twilight, those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now, as they remain here suffering, they believe that help will come for this world. But if they were to see that the only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel a little let down? It's only for a bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide as your shadow while you're in a human form? Okay. I'm sorry. And yeah, she becomes our shadow once more, which is pretty cool. I do like how Midna does hide as your shadow, but I'm assuming the reason why the game has this happen is because they don't want to have Midna fly besides human form Link. I mean, it wouldn't really make much sense since she didn't do that throughout the whole game, but it also doesn't make much sense because if you approach her Twilight people as a wolf, she'll be riding you as a wolf, so they can clearly see her, at least I'm assuming. So yeah, there's really no point for her to tell you all of that. I would have never really questioned if she was hiding as my shadow or not. But wait, this guy is an enemy, Link. They might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Zant, how could he? Yeah, apparently Zant turned these guys into things much more hideous than Midna's imp form, that is. But yeah, they do look hideous, so you know what you do to hideous things? You attack them! Okay, maybe not really, but at least these things you can attack. And it's hilarious, because you just get knocked back, and I'm not lying, they're pretty ugly. Yeah, they are shaped super weird, and I mean, they have... I didn't mean to necessarily stare at their butt, but I just wanted to stare at their back. They have weird designs on them, but I mean, they also have butts that you can hit. Anywho, let's just go ahead and get started with the palace itself. And if you look at the center of the palace, you'll notice that there's a lot of dark black fog, like kind of like a waterfall just falling down into the world, which is just an abyss. It's actually really creepy how this looks, and I do love how the top of the sky is much darker than the bottom. It's such a weird look to this whole area, but I love the way the Twilight looks, and so far the Twilight Realm looks the best in this area, because yeah, it's amazing. This is actually like outside of Hyrule. Instead of revisiting areas just covered in Twilight, this is like literally the Twilight Realm itself. So yeah, we're in it. And we're fine though. We haven't turned into to a beast, at least. We have the power of switching back and forth. But there will be areas where we have to turn into a beast, and you're going to see right up ahead. But let's start off by taking on the left wing. If you're playing the Wii version, it would be the right side of the palace. And it's weird to me because, you know, I played this game, at least growing up on the Wii. I'm used to Link being right-handed instead of left in this game and all of that. And the only reason why they did that is because when the game was going to be ported to the Wii, because it was originally for the GameCube, they decided to have it with the Wiimote and nunchuck, and since most people are right-handed, they decided to mirror the whole game instead of just mirroring Link's model and making him right-handed. So yeah, that's the whole story behind that, because I get a lot of people still asking why the game is mirrored or it doesn't make much sense. It's because Link was originally left-handed, so they made him right-handed for the majority of people. I mean, I myself am right-handed, so it made sense, and it made it easier for me to play, even though I don't think it mattered too much because the controls weren't really hard to use on the Wii version. I actually really like the Wii controls for this game, unlike Skyward Sword, which had much worse controls because they were more in depth. But what I did in that previous room, I didn't really mention it, and we're going to be doing in this room as well, is, okay, I don't know why I stood still, is fighting these Zant masks that appear out of nowhere. And if you enter this body of black fog, Link, or Midna will actually say, Link, be careful. This black fog is made of shadow crystals created by Zant. They blot out light. He's responsible for stealing the light from this world and turning your world into Twilight. But he's not all-powerful. We're prepared too. I can return you to your normal state whenever you need me. So don't you worry, okay? Sounds good, and we're not going to worry. Let's just go ahead and kill this Zant mask really quickly. It takes a couple hits. You can kill it really easily if you use Midna's really strong targeting B power if you hold B for a while. It's kind of like a spin attack in my opinion, but for Wolf Link. I actually really do like Wolf Link's combat, and we're going to have to be using Wolf Link's combat up ahead within the game for what they added in the HD version, which is the temple designed just for Wolf Link, I believe, by using the Wolf Link amiibo. But yeah, if I try to transform back into human, you'll see, oh yeah, we can't. Midna won't even let us because we're inside this weird dark and black fog. Now, it's kind of hard to see inside of it, but if you use your senses, yes, it's much brighter. Well, it was really bright for a second. I'm like really close to the screen, so I wasn't prepared for that. But yeah, it becomes all purple and misty, and it's easy to see through. But let's go ahead and pick up this compass. This handy tool will show you where to find objects hidden in this dungeon. Not really, because I know where they all are. But I mean, it is handy. I know I do hate on the compass and dungeon map a lot, and a lot of people do question that. It's just because, you know, I don't really see a point at times, especially since, I mean, I guess the compass is more helpful than the dungeon map in this game, because in this game you do fill up the map by heading from room to room, so you don't need the dungeon map. But the compass lets you know where the treasures are within the room, and there's actually one in this room right up ahead. So let's go ahead and pick that up right now, because this is like our best time to pick up this chest, because when heading back it's going to be much more difficult, and you're going to see what I mean by that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump down, I believe. Yeah, there we go, we're fine. And here we got some Twilight Deku Babas, and there are a lot of Twilight Vermins and Kargaroks, and just overall all type of Twilight enemies. They're really annoying to fight because they're just like normal enemies, but there's just so much of them. And we got the Angry Midna stamp. Nice. Totally something I'm never gonna post on Miiverse because I don't even use Miiverse. But hey, it's nice to collect, and we gotta get them all. I mean, I don't mind it. Like, I do find the stamps a little unnecessary, especially with them being, what, 50 stamps within the game, but at the same time, it's a nice collectible because there weren't that many collectibles within this game, and it just added something new to collect. So I actually do like that because there's a lot of new things you can collect instead of constantly getting rupees when you don't need rupees. Actually, if anything, this is like the one Zelda game that the crazy amount of rupees might be helpful because you get to use it with your magic armor, which uses a rupee for your HP, and that kind of works out. But either way, here we have a weird looking hand that's holding an orb of light, but we can't yet reach it because yes, we have to fight this mid-boss here, and this is a weird hologram of Zant, better known as, I believe, Phantom Zant, and there's more than one of them within the temple. There's actually going to be one on each side, so yeah, there will be a second one, just saying now. A bunch of Twilight keys. Let me just kill these really quickly. But yeah, Phantom Zant, pretty easy to kill. I highly suggest not doing this attack, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. If you do a jump attack, he will immediately teleport. That will deny you from doing any more attacks, which makes it really annoying, because that means it will take you forever to kill, because he has a lot of hits before you wear him out and defeat him. So, essentially what you want to do, and let's see, okay, we found him, is to do spin attacks instead, or just basic attacks. Just do not do a jump attack, because it's weird. With most Zelda games, I noticed, at least when fighting bosses, for some reason the jump attack, the game registers it as a bunch of attacks, so it decides to have the enemy finish its phase where it's like vulnerable, and you won't be able to attack it as much. And it doesn't do much damage, it does like double the damage of a normal attack. Same thing does the spin attack. Do the same thing. Like the spin attack does double damage as well, but you can spam much more spin attacks than you can spam jump attacks. So yeah, there I killed it much faster than it would be if I kept doing jump attacks, but it seems like the most logical idea or the logical thing is to do jump attacks since you're running towards it and you want to attack it immediately, but I highly suggest not to. So yeah, that's my whole tangent on jump attacks, and you know, not to use them on enemies that have certain phases that let you attack them and then phases that won't let you attack them. So yeah, that shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul. It's like the sun of your world. Wow, it's a really small version of it. Then the power of the soul is a source of life in this world. It is pure power. Okay, as long as you have this, would you take the soul to the Twilight at the entrance of this world? Please, Link. Okay, well, apparently this is going to help us out. So let's just go ahead and hit this hand. That's how you take stuff from things, you know. If it's holding it, I'm just going to beat it up and make sure it gives it to me. And now I'm good. And well, yeah, the hand is not too happy about that. This is known as Zant's hand, I guess. And, it will chase you, which is really creepy. I mean, it actually puts me on edge knowing I'm being chased by something. I don't really work well under pressure, and this is like no exception. Like having a hand slowly chase me, especially with that music that's playing right now, is really freaky. I just can't get down with it. But what you want to do is you want to make sure it doesn't grab the soul, and you're going to need it to power up things like these stairs. And by hitting it 3 times with your arrows, you can stun it. I'm pretty sure your hook shot could do it as well, or your claw shot rather. I could try, but I mean I have 100 arrows on me, or at least a quiver to hold up 100, so I'd rather just use that. Plus I like using my bow and arrow. But now what we need to do is backtrack throughout all of these rooms with the soul, and it's not going to be that difficult, at least this portion of the palace. It will get more difficult later on. So yeah, the hand will come from room to room, which is not something I like. And let me actually stun it really quickly again with my bow and arrow, because here's the thing, guys. I just don't want to mess with it, and I believe there are more Twilight vermin here. Yep, I stinking hate them so much. Okay, die. Thank you. Let's just kill them all. Shoot this one. Just exterminate them. Alright, we're good. Anyways, what I want to do is I want to stand over here. Let's see if I can make this roll all the way there. I think I got it. I think it will eventually reach. Yeah, and I'm already standing on the ladder, or rather the stairs that take me all the way up. So what I did is kind of create a shortcut instead of walking up the stairs. But I mean, in reality, I saved like 3 seconds. I don't know why I did that. I just thought I'd show it off because it's a nice way to do things if you want to. But no, okay. Sadly, this is literally a sphere, and it works like that. Like the game actually has physics to where it rolls like a stinking ball. So yeah, okay. I can hear the music again, so I'm assuming it's slowly approaching us. No, bad hand, bad hand. Stay still. Time out. Okay, good. I ain't messing with that right now. All right, I do not want this to roll down. I wonder if you could like kick it. It would be awesome if you could play like soccer or something with the ball. Maybe with your sword, like just hit it around instead of having to pick it up. Sadly, you can't. So, yeah, you have to carry it from room to room. But now, we're back in this room, and as you can see, there's a chest, so we don't want to forget about it. And this chest can only be obtained with the soul, or you could actually come back and get it, and I think maybe I should show off that way. So, yeah, if you want to get it now, you can just head over here and, yeah, pick it up. It's pretty easy, because the game, or rather the soul, will get rid of all the black fog. But I want to show off how to get it when you don't have the soul, just in case, you know, some of you guys forget to pick up the chest and you're like, oh no, I'm screwed, I can't pick up the chest ever again. Well, no, you can, so I'll show you how to do that by skipping it. So don't worry, I didn't, you know, skip the chest. I will come back for it. I literally skipped it on purpose. So yeah, now we don't have to worry about Zant's hand. It won't chase us outside of the palace, at least, which is, I guess, a good thing. And yeah, if you come across these Twilight people, this guy's literally floating. And that guy, they're all floating. Really good yeah, game design. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to question it too much, though, because this game is pretty old. 10 years old, to be exact. Even though, you know, this game is necessarily this year, it's a remake. So, yeah. And they're rather not so attractive in their normal state either, but who really cares? Let's just go ahead and place this soul into one of the holes here, and, well, Link, there should be one more soul. If we can get that, it would lead us to Zant. So yeah, essentially that's what we're doing, going from one side to another. And after you get the first piece, you'll be able to make your way to the opposite side with this platform that will actually take you there, which isn't bad at all. But this room is actually going to be, or this section is going to be much more difficult than the first one, because the first one was really easy to backtrack through, but this one, not so much, at least my opinion, which you're going to see right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get it done with easily. I don't know, I just don't like being chased by the stinking Zant hand. It is not fun in the slightest. It just, yeah, puts me on edge. I don't know why, it just does, but yeah, okay, let's just go ahead and slowly lower ourselves. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah, I believe what I want to do first is enter here and see if there are any enemies that I can take on. I don't think there are necessarily. Let's just check. No, yeah, we're good. I believe the Zant mask is actually going to be located on the very top up these platforms here. Well, not necessarily the very top, but they'll be on the platforms that are moving back and forth, so we're gonna have to take care of him like that. But yeah, what you want to do is you just want to inch yourself down like this, pop down, and wait for it. And you need to attack the Zant mask with your sword. Sadly, you can't use your bow and arrows, or it would be really easy. If you actually do that, you can stun it. If you shield bash, which is nice. But now I just need to kill it, obviously, because killing it will give me a chest. As you saw, so far every single one has been giving me a chest, which is pretty convenient. So, come on, I was really hoping I had it there. It might teleport all the way behind me. Okay, not necessarily all the way, but still. Okay, yeah, there we go, we did it. And now, yeah, thank God I was able to make that jump before the game pan the camera over to the chest that was going to appear, because I would have most likely fell back into the black fog. But this will give us a small key, not bad, I guess, and we can also pick up a chest here. Now there are more chests within this room, yes, but I can't actually get them now, and I will be getting them later on, so just keep that in mind. When we do backtrack, sadly, is when we can get them, and I'm not gonna like doing that because we're gonna have a hand chasing us, but whatever. That's like the only thing I'm not looking forward to in this temple, the second hand. But yeah, coming right out of the fog is a Twilight messenger, the beast that we've taken on before, and I believe there are only 3, hopefully. Yes, okay. Or we would have heard that screech and had to take them all once more. Alright, let me quickly kill this. Ah, crap. That was really bad. I completely missed. But where are you? Show your mask. I mean, that's the only thing you have to show. You don't really have to show anything else because you're literally just a mask. So, yeah. Okay, there you are. And you quickly... come on! Attack it! Perfect! And now I can kill it by hitting it twice more. And there we go. We have done it. Now, I wonder where the chest is going to appear. I believe it's going to be somewhere... Oh, there's more of them! Huh, well, that's dumb on my part. I totally did not realize. And, oh yeah, I realized something really nice. If you jump behind them and Link goes back for an attack, he'll end up hitting him again, which will kill it off immediately. So literally one attack can kill all of them if you make sure you position yourself right. But it doesn't really matter because they're pretty easy to kill. And with that, we got ourselves the chest for this room, and we don't have to kill any more enemies, at least, which isn't bad. So let's go ahead and turn back into our human form. And what I want to do is go ahead and hookshot up. I believe the chest is just right over... okay, it's right up here. I believe so. So I should go ahead and hookshot up here and get him. I like how there's so many chests within this room. Like, yeah, you should pick up one after another, which I don't mind. You know, I love opening a chest. It's always so satisfying. Oh, we got the Zant stamp. Not bad. They're all actually new to me, so it's pretty much like me looking at them for the first time when I do get one. And they all look nice. I mean, like I said, I don't really plan on ever using them. They're just a nice collectible to collect within the game, but that's pretty much it. You know, actually using them, not so helpful, but that's the same thing with, like, you know, the golden bugs. You don't really get a really good reward aside from, like, a bigger wallet, but to me that's not really much of an issue, especially going out of your way to collect it. I feel like Nintendo should reward you with much better rewards. Majora's Mask, for collecting all of the masks, it gives you, like, one of the best rewards in any video game. I think that's, like, a really good example, but I feel like within this game, you'll go out of your way to collect a lot of stuff, and then it would be like, oh, I get this crap. And for the stamps, you get nothing anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I'm not necessarily complaining. I just wish there was, like, more collectibles. And, okay, well, you can't really see Link's face here, but we got the dungeon map. Sadly, there's a key blocking the way. I'm going to go ahead and kill it right now. But there we go. Now we're good. And we've gotten all of the chests within this area, so we're not gonna have to worry too much about this room when backtracking. So let me just go ahead and hookshot over to the other side and make our way into the third room, which it will be just like the opposite side of the palace, where we're gonna fight once again Phantom Zant and get the second piece of soul. So yeah, let's do this, and hopefully we can take on Phantom Zant with these. I mean, like I said, I just feel like as long as you do a normal attack or a spin attack, it won't be that difficult, because if I decide to do a jump attack every time, I'm not lying, it will take me so long and it's so not worth it. It's something I never understood, but I feel like every Zelda game has that thing where when you do jump attacks, it just kind of changes the way bosses last with how many hits you'll be able to hit them with. But yeah, he's gonna go ahead and summon some, I believe those are like Twilight Seeds, yeah, to make the Twilight Deku Babas, but there we go, and he should teleport immediately. Yep. Alright, it doesn't matter, I triggered it to start. I'll go ahead and show off again what I mean. So if I go ahead and do, okay, this is not a chance where I can do a jump attack. I believe he's gonna go ahead and do it soon, where he charges up a giant ball. Once he starts doing that, let's go and do a jump attack. And see, yeah, I cannot attack him anymore, but if I do a spin attack, I can do multiple spin attacks, and that will kill him immediately. So that's my whole point, and that's why I've been rambling on about that for so long, because I feel like it's something I should share with you guys, because I get a lot of people who ask me how I usually kill bosses really quickly, like within a phase or two, and it's literally because that. I feel like that's like the best way to do it. But there we go. Look at the amount of spin attacks I was able to do. Much more damage, and imagine if I had full HP, I'd be doing the great spin, which would be oh so much better, but it's besides the point. Maybe I should look for HP while I'm at it. Where did he go? Oh, okay, there we go. Still teleporting around. All right, spin attack. Okay, I was really hoping, come on, there we go, and we're done. Not bad. And that does that for this one. So weird, because they literally look like a hologram when you defeat them. They're meant to be like phantoms, but yeah, it like glitches out towards the end to where it's sort of like a hologram. And I mean, all of this is like things Zant is doing to like toy with us, I guess, because I'm sure he knows we're here to stop him. But yeah, another soul in its hand. So could you please give it to me? No? Okay, now give it to me. Yeah, how do you like that? I force it out of you by literally just hitting the hand. It's stinking hilarious how that's how you take the soul from the Zant hand. But I'm looking for some hearts. Somehow I managed to lose a lot of hearts from just the enemies that are all around, but alright, he is now up. I'm going to try to leave this room without actually stunning it. I don't think it'll be that hard unless more like Twilight Vermin appear from nowhere, which of course, yeah, they do. And oh my god, yeah, I really dislike this thing because they're always there. Just random ones appear. Okay, now I actually have to make sure I get rid of this. And I'm most likely going to turn into a no, okay, I'm good. I thought the black fog was going to hit me and I was going to transform into a wolf, but no, I'm good. Alright, let's go ahead and stand on this. Quickly head up, grab one of our claw shots, and take it with us. No, 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 you're not grabbing this from me. Alright, now let's leave. Yeah, if they do grab it from you, if you're wondering what does happen, because I'm not going to let that happen, at least for me. I do not want to risk that. But they'll pick it up and start trying to leave the room. If they leave the room, you have to make your way back from the very beginning, or from where you originally picked up the soul. So I highly suggest not putting yourself in that situation, because that could truly, truly suck. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure we're like done with this room if I'm standing in the correct area of this. Oh wow, it sent it, okay, well it sent it flying instead of having it slowly roll into the centerpiece, but I believe this is where I want to stand, right? Let's go ahead and try it. Okay, I'm gonna stand here and toss it. Okay, well now I'm just being really bad. Let's try to toss it properly. Come on, can I get a hoop in? Oh, perfect. And I'm standing on the wrong part. Wow, that's really smart of me, isn't it? God dang it. All right, let's just quickly kill him. Let's find the hand, because it's most likely approaching us really soon. Or not. Is it? Okay, I don't know if it is. Either way, I'm just gonna go ahead and hook shot. I guess I should try to hook shot up here, but I'm not even close enough. I was gonna try to show you guys a much easier way to do this, which I will actually right now. Let me just destroy this hand. I don't know why I panic like this when there's a hand, but okay. The easier way to do this, instead of having to claw shot your way up, is just like this, standing here. This will take you to the very top, where you can easily walk around and then pick it up from here. So I gotta quickly make sure I grab it. No, 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 no. All right. Yeah, I hate that music. It is not pleasant. It just freaks me out. Alright, the last room is a little more difficult than all the other rooms combined, because there are chests that I want to get while I'm here. Now, let's say you forgot to get these chests. Well, luckily for you, this room is actually a whole lot easier. But, I mean, okay, wait. Let's wait it out. And I just realized this whole room is slightly, like, curved the way the floor is. So it's going to allow the ball to roll down, which is going to be really annoying. But, yeah, what I want to do is I want to stand here. Basically, by standing near one of these weird switches, it will have this platform rise and... okay, whoops. That's fine, actually. Where is he? Stop! No! Okay. Let's get this chest quickly and then jump back down, because I'm not risking it. And I got ourselves a piece of heart. So worth it. But yeah, I'm just saying it's actually a whole lot easier if you do this without the soul, and if you come back without having to deal with Zant's hand. But I just feel like I should do this room with it so I can show you guys how it's actually meant to be. So let me place this properly. There we go. And then let me hit this 3 more times. Going through so many arrows, but it's worth it. At least I won't have to deal with the hands right after this room. So yeah, let's just be patient. Take this with us like that. And then open up this chest, which will give us some rupees. I mean, whatever. Alright, I'm going to try to do something pretty tactical in my books, and that is make this jump. So, once this platform reaches me, I'm going to jump, and... okay, no, that was horrible. Let's just go ahead and throw this. Where is the hand? No. Stop. Please, thank you. Wait, is it? Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. The amount of times I have to do this is ridiculous, but whatever. Alright, I need to land quickly, because I need to make sure it does not... uh-oh. Let's go ahead and hit it! Hit it! Hit it! No! Okay, well, it's gonna grab it right now, and I do not want it to grab the hand. Alright, it's fine, though. It won't leave the room, though, at least. It's gonna drop it... oh, perfectly where I need it. Okay, not bad. Here. Oh, or never mind! Okay. Why am I having to deal with this right now? This is not fun. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back here. Make sure this hand is paralyzed. Stinking Zant's hand. The Chronicles of Zant's hand. Will it ever end? I don't know. Alright, so standing in the center here, we'll have these 2 platforms, or this platform rise from having these switches light up from the power of the soul. And now we're done. Like I said, it'd be so much easier to backtrack in a couple seconds, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about when I take the soul right next to the other one, because something pretty cool is going to happen. So yeah, and also, yeah, he's back to normal. Looking happy. He's actually smiling. It's kind of cool. Also, they do really weird noises, which, yeah, not so pleasant. But all of these guys are normal, but when we do place this right here in the center, along with the second one, a cutscene's gonna happen. And well, yes, Link with his sword. I love how it's playing the Master Sword music. Our sword is lighting up. Yes! Our sword has been powered up with the power of the soul, and well, light filled the Master Sword. Its blade glows with a golden light in the Twilight Realm. With it, you can cut through dark fog. And that's pretty much the whole point of it. So yeah, now the souls are gone, and that's what I mean by if you ended up, you know, getting or skipping out on chests without actually using the soul itself. Now that our sword is lit up, it's pretty much like the soul orbs, and it can do exactly what it does, which, you know, get rid of dark fog as well as light up those weird switches that would summon platforms. So you don't need it at all, and it's actually a whole lot easier to recollect the chest or to come back and collect the chests with your sword powered up like this. And it looks so awesome the way it is powered up because it has like a beam of golden light on it. But yeah, it's pretty much all there is to it, and I'm going to go ahead and show off how to get this chest now, because yeah, the only reason why I made sure not to get this chest is because of that, and I don't know why I turned into to my wolf form. I guess somehow that dark fog did not disappear completely. But yeah, you can easily get rid of it like this. It's a lot easier to get rid of with the soul because it won't come back, at least near the soul. But there we go. We got ourselves another piece of heart, which made a heart container. Not bad. All right. Let me go ahead and do a spin attack and see if it will reach. It almost did. Not bad. Okay, let's actually get rid of this and quickly climb up before the waterfall of dark fog, yeah, comes back down. Because that is pretty annoying. But yeah, now the other sections of this room, pretty useless. I mean, you can go ahead and do this and, you know, find jars and whatnot. I mean, that since we have a compass, we don't actually have to look in the other sections of this room because we know exactly where a chest is and where a chest isn't. But that does that for this section of the temple. Now we can make our way to the middle of the palace, and that should take us to Zant. And I love using this sword. I just love the light it has on it, the golden light around the Master Sword. It looks so badass. But it actually does a lot of damage. It does more damage than it normally would to the Twilight enemies, actually. So yeah, it's another plus, but I'm not really going to go out of my way to fight these guys because they're rather annoying. So just going to do a spin attack, kill anyone in our way, and just make our way to the center room of the palace itself. Because yeah, we are slowly nearing Zant, and we're going to still have to get ourselves the big key. I mean, I guess the item for this temple would be considered the power up to our Master Sword, which is the 2 souls that are now in our Master Sword, I guess. I'm not sure if they're necessarily in the Master Sword, but they have powered it up to where we have this awesome light around it. And this is pretty much like the main item for the temple because, yeah, there are no more items to collect. All the dungeons have exhausted them for us, so yeah. Alright, in this center room we got 2 orbs. Not sure if they work as a soul, but you want to go ahead and just toss them in like that. And it will change things up. Man, I really hate how there's so many Twilight vermins everywhere. It's so annoying. Enemies constantly respawn. It makes this whole area really annoying overall. I don't think they necessarily respawn. There are just a bunch of them in each room, which I don't really like dealing with, as I mentioned before. But let's go ahead and hit this. And then by doing that, it will power up that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I meant by the other room I was in. Just by using your sword now, you can power up these switches that create platforms, which is pretty cool. But alright, let's go ahead and kill this. And I believe, yep, a Zant hand. Luckily, well, I was hoping I could do a better attack, but literally, I believe, yeah, literally basic attacks are killing the Zant masks immediately. Like, that's how easy they are because our sword is now powered up. So we do so much damage to any enemy right now because it's just so much stronger. And I'm assuming it only affects the Twilight enemies. I don't think it affects, you know, other enemies. I think that's what it's meant for because we do have the power of the soul, which is like something the Twilight is weak to or something like that. I don't know. I'm just kind of making up a theory as I go along, but let's go ahead and just use a small key too. I'm trying to spin. There we go. I always have trouble doing that when I'm recording, and I don't know why, because normally I can execute my spin attack pretty easily in any 3D Zelda game, but when I record, it's just so hard to do, because this is such a useful attack when you fight bosses, like immediately doing it instead of charging it up, like this. But, I mean, that's also not bad if you want to make sure you get your attack, but anyhow, let's just go ahead and continue on, and I believe this is going to take us outside of the palace itself, and I'm pretty sure this area is where we saw or actually wait, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the area where we saw one of the cutscenes, or we're going to see a cutscene in this area. I'm not too sure if we've seen it yet. I don't know why. I'm actually unsure, so I don't really want to spoil anything, but just remember this area and how it looks with the sky on this side and the palace on this side. It looks really nice. We might have seen a cutscene within this game that looked like this, but I'm not too sure if Minna did tell us something about the Twilight. But, alright, let's go ahead and spin attack here so we can have this platform take us somewhere, and we got Twilight Kargaroks. Luckily, we can kill him in one hit because our sword is powered with the light. It's so easy, and I love how you can see like floating islands in the sky. This is such a weird look, and it's so bright. It's so weird because it's still dark in a sense, but at the same time, it's like really bright. Alright, I do not want to get hit by... Oh, well, I feel like it hit the Kargarok instead of me, which I don't mind, but let's just go ahead and use a basic attack to kill this. and then make our way back, because there's literally just one Zant mask on this side of the room. And then, yeah, on the opposite side, 3 of them appear. So let's get rid of them as well by jumping down here and quickly taking care of them. Okay, I really hate targeting on these guys. I don't actually intend to, but let's just do this. Can I get a normal attack on you? There we go. It's kind of hard to hit because they are floating, but I guess that's it. And then the last one, and that will... Oh, okay, there's actually more. Oh my god, the stinking Gargarok. I hate these enemies so much, but I'm going to try something cool. Let's see if this works. Nope, okay, well, you know, yeah, the game clipped Link to be away from the chest. I know it's still possible to actually stand on the chest within this game. It's just really hard to do because the game does do that, where it kind of pushes Link away from the chest from where the chest spawns. But I don't know why I'm so desperate to actually do that. Doesn't really matter though. Let's just go ahead and please tell me. Oh my god, I really hope I killed it. They are so annoying. I can't even tell if I killed it or not. Alright, let's just go ahead and get rid of this. There are more of them. Die. Die. Wait. There we go. It feels much better to kill 2 at the same time. And let's go ahead and hook shot, or claw shot, from one area to another, because we have to make our way to the very top of this, which is going to give us a pretty valuable chest. I mean, you can see the chest on our map thanks to the compass. It's right up here. This is going to be, yes, you can easily tell what it is. It's going to be the big key, because the boss is really close to us. Like, we're really close to actually reaching Zant. So let me just go ahead and do this, and then jump down. There we go. So this is like I feel like this is like the only Zelda game to where if you fall, actually no. No, that was a really high distance. I feel like if you're falling from a really, really high distance, Link will not roll when he lands, resulting in you actually getting hurt. Because, yeah, it was just a little too high for us, but... Alright, let's just go ahead and continue on. We're almost done with this area, so... Oh, okay, well, we have to fight some Twilight beasts, and all 4 of them are right by us. Sweet! Okay, that wasn't hard at all. Because you have to kill them all at once, or they'll keep respawning, because, you know, that's just how they work. Alright, let's go ahead and do this! And then slowly head up. This is the final room within this temple, technically. I mean, there'd be one room after this, and then the boss, which will be Zant. But, yeah. You don't want to take any of those platforms, because they're just going to lead you back down. It's like, choose your path! And, each path is wrong, except, that one. And this path is wrong, too. Oh my, okay. Well, that's what happens when you play a game that's mirrored for half of your life, and then come back to it, and it's, yeah. It's kind of hard to tell. Alright, let's just go and land down. Oh, okay, I was really hoping I'd be able to avoid that, but I guess not. The game still registered it as I was in the fog. Can I just do a spin attack? There we go. Alright, and spin attack again. Alright, whatever. This was, I guess, a red rupee in there, or whatever it may be, that could be located within that jar. I think I picked up a red rupee. It doesn't really matter, though, because that's not where you want to go to. You want to take the other pathway, which will be this one. So choose your path. Alright, right. Because right is right. Right? I said right a lot right now. I don't care, though. Alright, let's go ahead and hook shot quickly. And then, kill this guy. I mean, I don't necessarily have to kill it, but whatever. And take this. And if you fall down, you have to do all this again. So yeah, not fun. I highly suggest being careful when doing this, because yeah, I would not want to repeat this. And let me see if I can go ahead and... I was hoping I would have been able to shield bash, but I wasn't even like facing the attack itself. But there we go, it's dead. And I believe that's pretty much it. Alright, let's go ahead and now hookshot our way up here. Immediately click A! Was that a bad idea? No, it wasn't. Okay, oh my god. I got really afraid because I thought I might have screwed that up. And I would have fell all the way to the very bottom. But please tell me you don't move. Okay, well you did. So, yeah. Oh, okay, well you're behind me. And there you go, that does that. Alright, let me stand like... No, I didn't get a chance to like move close enough. Wait a second, I did it! No, I didn't. Okay, the game clipped me back off the chest. I know it's possible, and one day I'll be able to do it. It's just really hard to do, because you have to kill an enemy and then know exactly where the chest spawns. So you have to run up to it. I don't know why. It's like a little mini game I play with myself. It's really dumb, but alright. We have the small key, and this small key is going to open up this final door that will lead to the door that holds the boss itself. So yeah, we're pretty much done with this. It was actually much shorter than any other temple, but I'm assuming there's a reason for that, and I guess the reason is because it's, you know, it's mainly meant to reach Zant himself and just kind of visit the Twilight Palace. It's not really like a full-fledged dungeon to take on, but yeah, alright, I'm assuming we're gonna have a countless amount of shadow beasts falling. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand still, have him fall on me, and just use a spin attack to kill him. So yeah, keep him coming, Zant. Oh yeah, this is gonna be pretty easy. Keep him coming. Got more? Oh, okay, there you go. More dead. And I'm pretty sure you even have to kill him all at once. I think you just need to kill him regardless. So if I do take my turn and or take my time and kill one at a time, it's not gonna do anything. But once you do that, the room clears up. And well, guys, that does it for the Twilight, or the Palace of Twilight. And right up ahead is Zant himself. I really love the design of this whole palace and how it looks. But we're done with it, and I actually do like the redesign of the jars as well. You know, the Twilight jars, which you can hit. Alright. But anyways, yeah, thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And join me as we take on Zant once and for all.